I'm dying.
You can't do that.
I'm dying.
You can't start this like that.
Why not?
Because I said so.
Alright, we're just gonna cue the intro. Hello guys, it's T.L.B.P podcast, also known as T.L.B.P. I'm Victor.
And I'm Adrian.
And I'm dying.
You can't say that.
Why not?
You're just really tired.
I'm
No,
dying.
you're not. Well, I mean, technically you are, but not at a slower rate, at the normal rate. Not like because the longer you're alive,
dead.
You know what? I'm not getting into this with you right now. That's not the point. This is the first pre-recorded episode
in a while,
in a very long time. Because usually we record.
No, that's a lie.
And when was the last time you pre-recorded?
It was 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, we pre-recorded. Oh, that's because you had stuff to do. But that's true. So it's still been a while though.
Haha.
It's still been.
I'm a withered.
You know what? You know what? We don't have a single guest on the podcast. We haven't had a single guest in like 5 weeks.
This has become literally the Two Latin Brothers podcast with no occasional.
You know what's crazy?
Well, we did write occasionally.
No, but you know what?
We didn't write consistently.
No, but
we said occasionally.
No, you know what's crazy though? The plays have stayed the same.
No, I know. They're
crazy. So consistent. It's insane.
It's great, guys. Keep it up. I believe in you.
I don't understand. And apparently we're liked. As individuals. You always see that spike of new people because, they're friends on the podcast or whatever. But, now it's just, this consistent, flow.
Yeah.
And it's a little odd at first, but then when you look at it, you're like, wait a minute.
We're consistent.
People like me?
Yeah, I know.
I'm just pulling up the stats here real quick.
You don't need to pull up the stats.
Ireland is still in third place, man. I don't know.
Ireland, you just keep coming at us,
I don't know what's going on.
If you want to hit us up, I'm telling you,
who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
What if it's not a guy? What is this girl?
Who's that girl?
Who's that person?
Who
are they? That just covers it.
Aliens.
From Ireland?
From Ireland.
They're Irish?
Yes.
Why would that? You know what? Never mind.
Why do aliens always have to land in the Americas?
Because they're the ones with the money. They produce the movies. They produce the cinemas.
In Mexico.
Yes, in New Mexico, the state.
And in Mexico.
No. That's not
that happens.
Well,
it happened.
You don't know if it did.
Alien.
You don't know that.
I'm dying.
You can't keep going in this sad circle.
I'm sweaty down to my pits.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
I feel exhausted.
Why?
I feel weak in bones and in the arms and everything else.
You haven't done anything today.
I keep having palpitations.
You've been incredibly lazy today.
I know, which is great because I haven't gotten to do that in a while.
You know what? We've been doing the podcast so long that whenever we hear sirens, we don't even flinch anymore.
No, I know. We're just so good at it now. We're just like sirens. Just keep going, Some guy probably just got shot in the chest, and I'm here being like, guys, I got this funny joke story thing. And some guy probably just died outside.
You don't even know that. Also, we live in a pretty safe city.
That's true.
For something like that to happen,
it's
on the news for 3 days.
You're more likely to die by lightning. No,
this ain't Japan.
That's crazy.
I don't know what to talk about this week.
We're gonna talk about how earlier today, I got this extreme exhaustion, like I have now. I tried to go to bed just for 20 minutes, just for 3 minutes. It was casual, It was like me in my bed. We had a spoken time, It was like a date,
Okay, I think we should preface the sleeping arrangement for starters, because people won't understand. They won't get the joke.
Wait,
if they don't understand.
Wait, let me get to it. I have a date with my bed. We're planning to record this.
Yeah, of course, yes.
And I tell my brother, set an alarm for 20 minutes because that's all I'm gonna sleep. We literally make it not even 5 minutes in.
No, 10.
10 minutes in, and because I live downstairs, very far downstairs.
In the basement?
In the basement.
I don't know why you don't just say basement.
I don't know. I'm tired. People start walking, people start stomping. And then once we reach the gap of 15 minutes,
And that'd be like
people
10.
be slamming people be slamming doors.
Okay, so I think we should preface. Okay, so in our room, we have the other, like, there's another washroom.
Yes.
Like, connected to our room, like,
No.
adjacent to our room, but you have to, like, it's like an ensuite, so you have to walk into our room in order to get to the washroom.
Yeah.
That's attached to our room. So our dad, who had just, like, gotten home, I think, or no, he had just gone off the phone or something, comes running into the room, slams the door closed, and then runs into the washroom. And the thing is, it's like, it was so funny because Victor just, okay, so I sleep in the same room as Victor, so all he does is like lift his head, and he's just like,
I'm done with
like,
the
he's
world.
just so done with it, and it was just
Like,
it was the funniest thing I had ever seen. I was just laughing thinking about it.
Like, so I know there's somebody in the audience who sleeps like a murder scene. Okay, you got like your leg to like you got your like leg to face. You got your arms like crossing all like noodle like. Comment down below if you sleep like a murder scene, but I was trying to be one of those, okay? I was laying in my bed trying to get stuff done.
That's not getting
It's
anything.
essential to my day-to-day being. And I couldn't even get 20 minutes in. You know, I finally went to bed and I told my brother, wake me up in 20 minutes. He didn't wake me. He just gave up on me. He's like, you know what? He's gonna die there.
No,
That's where it's gonna be.
No, I didn't wake you up because you said 20 minutes or whatever.
Well, I said or longer. I don't mind.
Okay.
But I didn't expect for the darkness to come.
Okay, no. So what happened was
There was sun when I went to bed.
So here's the thing. So when you went for your nap,
that was not. I went for my slumber.
your siesta.
No, I went for my slumber.
Okay, so your siesta.
Okay.
So after all the noise finally stopped.
Yeah.
Right. You know, after like another, I don't know, I want to say 10 minutes.
I mean, my bed's a disaster.
We could hear you snoring. I could hear you snoring. So you're snoring now.
I'm like way deep in.
And at
I'm
this
like
point,
on the fifth moon. You know, trying to get to the sixth.
I look at the time and I'm like, it's been 20 minutes. So then I walk over to your bed and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave him there.
What? You walked over and didn't bother slap me across the face?
No, because I was like, you know what? He's probably exhausted from doing nothing all day, you know. And I was like, I'll let him sleep. So I let you sleep, and then either way, I was listening to like a podcast or something else. I was doing something else. It's not important. And
Traitor. Not even listening to our own part.
And then I finished. Why would I listen to my own?
I don't know.
I listen to it every week.
I know,
when we
it's
record.
crazy.
Anyway, so I do this, right? And then I was also listening to some new music that came out. It's not important. Anyway, and then I finally decide, well, the podcast ends, and you wake up, you're like, bro, why didn't you wake me up? And we're about to like, okay, you know, let's record it right now.
I get it. I get up. I go to the baño. I mean, I go to the washroom. I go to the washroom. I come out. No, I don't even come out yet. I'm like debating whether I should wash my face to wake myself up. And all I hear is, come eat dinner. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I just woke up. I just ate lunch.
So our mom calls us, because we both still live at home, logically. So
I'm a teenager with my life in shambles.
I'm an adult with his life in shambles because of COVID.
It's worse for me.
No, it's not.
It's totally worse for me.
It's okay.
I'm still finding who I am.
Yeah, you have time. I'm out of time.
I don't have time. I just said
you have
dying.
No. Anyway,
you know, we're gonna come full circle every time. Every time we're just gonna come back full circle. That's how it's gonna work.
Anyway, so we go upstairs, right?
Yeah.
And the thing too is like we get up there and then it's like, okay, we eat dinner, and then I'm like, I signal him to come down, and our mom goes, what kind of communication is that? Like, you didn't even say it.
Literally, he didn't say anything, and I knew the 50 sentences he said. He was like, come on, hurry up, pick up your plate, wash it, and come downstairs because we gotta record. Make sure you shut off the bathroom light.
Anyway.
And then I got all of that from that one, like, head bob.
Yeah, okay.
It was like a bobblehead. It was great. You should have seen
that
it.
was Victor's exhaustion. I think...
I'm dying.
No, you're not.
Prove
it. Well, I mean, technically you are dying
exactly.
Right now. Well, but I am too then. Everybody is.
Well, it's just depressing.
Everybody's dying. Some faster than others.
I'm slow death.
No, you're dying at the same rate as everybody else.
Okay, sure.
I mean, like...
As
just average.
Yeah,
know, like,
okay. Yeah.
I'm not getting into the specifics of this.
No, we're not.
I don't know.
I mean, there's nothing really else to talk about besides me being a murder scene.
What
You know, leg to face, arms and noodles.
Okay, we get it. So
there's nothing else here.
I think
This is the content for the rest of the year. It's gonna be me coming on here talking about how I wanted my nap. It's gonna be the same story told 60 different ways.
Okay, look. So I have a lot of friends who are abroad. Okay, so like overseas in other countries, far away, many hours away, like 10 to 12 hours.
I get it. Just
15
continue.
hours. I'm trying to explain to people. So I'm always getting like.
And then I
am always
you.
I'm getting text messages like in early morning or late at night. This morning I got a text message at 5 a.m.
Okay.
So for that person, it was 5 p.m.
Okay.
Okay. So the thing is why would you text me at 5 a.m?
Why not?
I mean, it's not that I'm awake at 5 a.m. I'm awake at 6 a.m.
Exactly. Well, you're awake at 5 a.m, just like 20 minutes before.
No, I don't wake up till like. Well, it's like
20 minutes. It's like 20 minutes before 5. I mean, 25. It's like 20 minutes before 6.
Yeah.
That you wake up. So
anyway,
technically you wake up at 5.
What I'm trying to get at, but it's not 5 a.m.
I guess, but like
I got the text.
You're awake, and that clock says 5.
I got the text at 5:02. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'm like, who do you think I am? The other thing too is like we were texting at 12. Like earlier, right? Because I was like, oh, I gotta get some sleep and all. Okay, so 5 hours later, this person goes, "Hey, sup?" And I'm like,
"No, you're like out here trying to be a murder scene.
It's been
there's some guy like
no,
some
like
chick
I mean, I don't.
Trying to
okay,
come
look.
at you.
For starters, I get it. I don't sleep a lot. Everybody know that about me. I don't sleep a lot.
Yeah, I know.
That's
you're
just
like some kind of night crawlers.
Anyway, let me get to the point. So I don't sleep a lot, but that's not the point.
Yes.
The point is that like I would never do that to a person. I would never text them.
Is it hot in here or something?
Yeah, it kind of is.
Okay, I'm sweating.
Okay, I don't need to know that.
I want the audience.
The audience doesn't need to know that.
I feel like I deem it important.
It's not important.
Okay, continue.
Anyways, so this is like an everyday occurrence in my life now.
Yeah.
Also, the other thing too is like trying to not be so needy while being in like this time. You know what I mean? Like trying not to text people so like because
aggressively.
Like, yeah, like because
you're in like
you're bored. You're bored,
yeah.
But like you don't want to like bother those two. But the problem is they're doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Now the problem is like when you're trying,
you should text them right now.
I'm not gonna
just be like.
So. And then there are people who like we were texting like almost every day when this started. Now we don't even interact. We don't even talk.
You guys are just
like,
dead to each other.
There are a few people from my program. We were talking like every day. Now we don't even talk. We don't even acknowledge.
You don't even know who you are anymore.
Yeah, and you know, it's funny. It's like I think it's not that it's funny. It's just I think it's interesting because like we're trying to like. I remember we would talk about like meeting up or hanging out or something, but it's like
it's shambles.
Well, no, it's just in my case like I'm in a different position than everybody else.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is like if I go outside and then I get it and then I come back home. Now there's 5 people.
I mean, not that you're gonna get it.
No, I know, but
social distancing.
That's not what
we have SD.
What if some guy runs by me and then sneezes? Like he walks right by me real quick and he sneezes and one of the particles lands on my eye.
Drink bleach.
What? Like that's not the answer. Please don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Please don't do that.
That's not even a.
Donald Trump, false facts, Fox News.
Can't believe he said that out loud.
No, he didn't.
Didn't he?
No, he tweeted.
He tweeted. You know what?
I don't know. I don't fact check me, okay? I don't know. I don't know.
You mean don't quote you on that?
Yeah, I'm too tired.
What was I gonna say? No, what? So recently he was in the news because he said that Americans shouldn't be going to New Zealand because
Wait, what? How did we get to New Zealand?
This is something Trump said.
Right.
So he said Americans shouldn't be going to New Zealand because of the COVID outbreak in New Zealand.
Oh right, no one should go to the States because of the COVID outbreak.
Let me get to the point. So. The Prime Minister, I think it's the Prime Minister of New Zealand, she responded to that, saying how that was a false claim and that he shouldn't be commenting on that because in New Zealand it's like 20-something people, and in the US, it's
but you have to keep in mind
populations. I know, population's a big thing, but then again, like 20-something people in the US, 5 million.
That's true.
So she's like,
no matter where you are, you're gonna find somebody.
Well, I mean, what she's getting at is he shouldn't be commenting on that. And also, I think our measures of preventing like the spread
Mm.
have been very effective during this time. But then again, but it's just interesting like hearing her like comment this out loud.
You could have like 100 people in every state.
Well, one of the security guards was
people.
positive, and like one of his friends, like one of his kids' friends, was positive.
Man, I was like, not that I was hoping like you get it, but like just for him to like learn his lesson.
I ain't about this. What was
No.
I saying? So, did you hear about what happened with the Venezuelan foreign minister in Canada?
Why are you trying to make this a politics
No,
thing?
this isn't political, and this is actually kind of funny. It's actually kind of stupid. I'm gonna be honest.
It's a funny costume.
Yeah, but this was
I
actually
don't want to hear.
this is actually.
I'm
said out.
shutting this down.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
This is a hostile takeover.
Dude, you're gonna laugh when I say this.
Okay, say it.
Okay, so
Hit me.
this Venezuelan foreign minister.
Okay.
You know how Venezuela. Okay, so for those
Yes,
who don't know,
I know.
Venezuela. For those who don't know, for those who aren't know, Venezuela has been like in a lot of turmoil because of their leader, Nicolas Maduro, I believe is his name. The worst person to ever take charge in that country at this point. The country's in a lot of turmoil, and like things are in shambles. Like money isn't like valued anymore as anything, and it's basically a corrupt state. So this foreign minister from Venezuela, the other day, said in a press conference, listen to this, said in a press conference,
Right.
how it's Canada's fault that they're in this situation.
Stupid.
Fakest laugh I've ever heard.
I know, because I felt no emotion. I literally I'm a blank slate right now. I feel pretty cold. Like, not gonna lie, I'm sweating to my pits, but I'm cold.
Nobody knows. So
yeah,
here's the thing. What is he talking
no,
about?
honestly, what's wrong?
What does Canada? You know how far away we are from Minnesota?
I figured out what he's talking about. I finally figured it out. Okay, Get this. So there's this guy. Okay, Canadian. Okay, he went to Venezuela. Okay, it was actually a lady. Had a one night stand with this person. Okay, and that was it.
No, that's not what happened.
And they just got so mad that they left back to Canada.
No, we don't know this.
And that's
you can't be saying
I figured
that.
it out.
You can't be saying that.
I didn't figure it out.
No, you have.
I just made that whole thing.
I
up.
know. Okay.
I don't even know who I am.
No, so, but like
it's not traditional.
What's really funny is that when the guy says this out loud, like all the people at the press,
mm-hmm.
they're like you can hear in the background this guy chuckle. Like there's this guy, and there's this video. I gotta find this video so I can show it to you. It was on Twitter. This guy audibly chuckles in the background when he says.
I would have been that guy who would have gotten arrested and been like, "Oh, you're stupid," and then just got an instant arrest, instant sniped. It's just like murder.
Well, if anything, he should be mad at America.
No, I know,
because of all the sanctions.
Not that we are mad at America. Okay, we're talking about Venezuela being mad at America. Okay, Canada, we love everybody. You know, we accept everybody.
I mean, maybe not North Korea.
Most of everybody. Okay, shush up. Most of everybody.
And other places.
Okay, I'm gonna... this is a PG podcast, so I'm just gonna say...
Okay, anybody who's committed a heinous crime against another person, we don't like those people.
We like kind people who say sorry.
And parts of China.
Exactly.
No, we don't like parts of China.
Yeah.
But for...
Okay, that's a whole different... Why are you trying to get so political and you're hurting my feelings.
You know?
Who told you this was okay? Like, this is not a political... No, I didn't. Stop trying to turn this on me.
This is all your fault.
I'm starting a revolution.
You can't.
Fine. I'll start something. I'll organize. I'll reform. I'm starting some kind of civil war.
You're not
in the podcast.
You're not in El Salvador.
What?
You haven't heard that story?
Oh yes, I have. But you're trying to make everything so political.
No, that's not actually political. For
you
those
know
who
what?
didn't,
Well, this is a democracy.
No, for those who didn't get that
all
reference.
In favor.
No, there's no favor.
Of I don't know, getting rid of Adrian and getting me a new Latin brother. Everyone say aye if I didn't hear you. Send it in as an audio so we can put it in later.
Anyway, what was it?
You died for me saying that. That's
trying not to laugh.
I'm talking about voting you out here.
it's never gonna happen.
And you're just laughing at me.
Yeah, because it's never...
All in favor.
No one's gonna... Let me...
Just say aye and record it. Send it in. If you know how to edit audio, that'd be nice, Make it sound crystal clear. Send it in.
Can I say what I was gonna say?
What were you gonna say?
In El Salvador,
Yeah.
for those who don't know, there was this huge war, horrible stuff.
Yeah.
The rich were abusing the poor, essentially kind of story. But their mastermind behind the guerrilla forces, as they call them, was this 16-year-old mastermind.
Yeah.
That's why when since I'm starting a revolution, I'm like, you're not in El Salvador. You can't pull that off.
Watch me.
You can't.
Is that a challenge? No, I don't want nobody to die on my behalf. Even though it's probably already happened like a few
Victor
times.
would start a guerrilla forces that doesn't kill anybody. The most useless army.
It's the most useless army all of Canada has, but it's there. You can call us at 1-800. We'll have a 100 number. You know, we'll even have a hotline. It won't be that great. It won't be that great, but like, you know, we'll pick up. You know, we'll have a main office. It'll be a cubicle.
A main office.
That's what we'll have.
It's like a cubicle in like the corner of like some cleaning company.
Yeah, literally. I was thinking carpeting. You know, we gotta be good at our geometry. Carpeting these crooked rooms is the only time we're good at this kind of stuff. We are the most efficient, most non-harmful, most safe army in the United States. In Canada.
Sorry, we couldn't save you. We died on our way there.
Literally, we have no guns. We have no ammo. It was suicide. Okay, what were we talking about? Okay, I think this has been a good enough episode as is, but we still got time.
No, okay. So what was I gonna say?
I'm starting a revolution.
No, you can't.
Okay, I could start a carpeting company.
Okay, so what was it? What I was gonna say? There's something I was gonna say, but I forgot because you went on your crazy rant.
I don't have rants. I have mind-boggling effects.
You know, the average human brain has 1,000 random thoughts per day.
Well, I'm above average.
No, I think you just make them all audible.
Yeah, I do.
At the same time.
All at once.
All in one
all in one sitting, you know. It's like a marathon, you know. You gotta sit down, grab your popcorn, and be ready for it.
What if
that is one of the other random thoughts I have in my day.
What if I run out of popcorn?
Well, get another box of popcorn, call your granny to make you some, I don't know.
What if my granny doesn't know how to make popcorn?
If your granny doesn't know how to make popcorn, then call your tia, and she'll make it for you.
What if she also doesn't know how to make popcorn? Cause she never.
If you don't know what a tia is, it's your aunt.
What if she never learned because my grandma never taught her?
Okay, one, if your aunt doesn't know how to make popcorn, most likely you don't even know what popcorn is. Okay. No. Second,
think about this.
Second,
there are people. There are people in the world who have never eaten popcorn in their entire lives.
You live in Canada. Your heritage comes from Europe.
Not true.
What kind of?
Ours comes from down south.
Okay, comes from south. Then if you go further, Europe.
Actually,
and then
according to our
Middle
mother,
East, and then
some Middle East, and according to our mother, some Asian too.
Yes, some Asian, but she's not even sure about that.
Oh, but
it's her own speculation because. You know what? I can't even say that anymore. That's so like beyond. I can't. You know, it's just like it's so disrespectful. I can't even say it.
Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. I think that we have.
No, okay. I don't want to sound so rude.
No, what I'm trying to.
You know what? Forget it. We're scratching this all out.
I'm leaving it all in here.
You're leaving it all in here. Okay, so I'm gonna explain why our mother thinks we have some kind of Asian in us.
No, that's not important. I was going to jump right over that.
Okay, we're going to jump over it, and we're going to talk about how that is so odd. Literally, you guys, I know you guys can't hear it, but literally, I went silent for like a second, and there was a cricket. I'm not even kidding. It was like out of a movie or something. You know when somebody says something like really awkward and nobody care about, and then just go silent?
We can still hear it.
Like, I mean, we can still hear it, but that's what just happened to me. I feel like half the people left because I feel so uninteresting right now.
You? Excuse me.
I'm like...
You've done most of the talking this
literally,
episode.
If you meet me in real life, I'm just like this, just a lot more composed and laid back and probably trying to take a nap.
No, you're not.
I'm so tired.
You're so active. You're like the most active person in this house.
Very true, but very not true when I'm with other people.
I'm the most laid back person.
Yeah, you're the most laid back person. See, I just I
live a very sedentary life.
This is how I am with my friends. Okay, I walk in and they're just like, "How you doing?" I'm like tired, and they're just like, Okay, why? I didn't sleep. And they're just like, well, that's a big surprise. Every teenager doesn't sleep. So, I'm spending most of my day exhausted,
Well, why
trying
aren't
to
you
get
sleeping?
a nap.
You have nothing going on right now to not be sleeping.
Oh, right now, yeah. That's why I was trying to take a nap. And then people tried to go pee. I can't anymore.
You need to calm down.
I need a nap. Like,
you need to
I'm starting a revolution.
You know, I think you should join, like,
somebody get me my cubicle.
What's wrong?
Well, it's a small operation.
No.
We're
an army of one.
I'm an army and family of one.
You're not a family. You can't be a family of one.
I'm starting a family.
You can't be. That's not how this works.
I'm a family of one.
No, you're not.
I know, because I can't do that. I'm not one. I'm just one.
No, when you said I'm a family of one, I remember that's kind of true.
That's kind of true. Our
grandfather on our mother's side is Juan.
So I'm a family of Juan. I'm not that I'm a family of a. Yeah, I'm a family of a Juan. That's crazy. I never thought about that. It's true. I can put that on paper. You know, I think, just to mess with people.
Look, I think I've laughed more this episode than the audience has, because I get all these references.
What do you mean? You just references? Literally, I don't know where the Juan thing is just a racist joke.
No,
it's not
for
racist.
Us, it's a reference, though.
For what? To what?
To our grandfather, Juan.
Oh yeah, but like I totally forgot his name was Juan. I just call him grandfather. You know, after being raised so long and to realize that your grandfather's name isn't grandfather, it's pretty shocking.
I knew from that moment.
Like, literally, bro.
Yo, the first time I met him, was when I was 6.
You were 6?
I was 6.
I was not 6.
But you talked to him on the phone, though.
I was not 6, though.
Anyway,
I was younger than
you know what's...
I was 4.
I think I should preface this. So, that's from our mother's side. But from our dad's side, whenever I talk to them on the phone...
I feel like I have to be so sophisticated.
No, it's not about sophistication.
When I speak to one of his brothers.
Oh, okay, yeah. One of his brothers uses a lot of, like...
Professional...
he uses an educated language.
An educated language, yes. It's a derivative of past Latin, Adrian. No, he's speaking Spanish.
But it's formal.
It's a formal
form of Spanish. Anyway.
And we have this broken bootleg. Some guy was kicked in the curve, you know, like that's broken
that.
Spanish.
You can't.
Okay,
continue. You can't say that.
Why not? This is all PG.
You can't. No, so
okay.
Anyway, what ends up happening is that he's speaking to me, but here's the problem. I don't understand, like...
You have a dictionary out with you?
I don't understand, like... I want to say, like, 25% of what he's saying. So, I understand every 4th word.
It's just like, I got the main idea. Now tell me the concept.
I understood all the does and us in the English language, you know?
Yeah.
The is and the is and he's.
Yeah.
The it and they.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
All the big words.
What were we talking about?
Talking about our uncle.
Oh, that's right.
But I think it's interesting because, like, whenever you talk to them and you tell them, like, how things are going, and then they especially in my case, because I tell them, like, I'm done school now, they always go, wow, that's amazing. And then I'm like, yeah, I guess.
And I'm out here being like,
well, no, it's because
I'm a suffering
No, it's because
student.
in Latin America,
Yeah.
there's this level of, like, respect because you finish school.
Yeah.
And here
totally
it's
is.
like...
Literally,
here it's like... Well, what else are you
casual.
gonna? Yeah, it's like, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, I know.
Like, and
it's because there's a lot of kids who just end up going to school for a certain period of time.
Yeah.
And then since their family owns land or something, they just end up becoming like a farmer and then just taking up the mantle, you know?
Yeah.
Or like there's a store that they own and then they just take up the family mantle. And that's mainly how it works there.
Yeah.
But grabbing an education is more like a not even like, I wouldn't say perk because you still have the choice of doing it.
Yeah.
But it's not as common because it's not really absolutely necessary.
Yeah. Well, meanwhile, everybody here has, like, an education.
Yeah.
Like, I can walk up the street and be like, you got a college education? And be like, yeah.
Yeah.
And did you ever use it? Nah.
No. Like, literally, we spend thousands of dollars.
No, and then...
And
but the problem is just over...
Watch. We spend thousands of dollars, okay? Just trying to get an education that we only use 0.25% of the information we receive.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for demeaning my last 5 years of life.
Bro, I'm here for you.
On that note,
honestly, why are we still teaching geometry? Unless you're starting a carpeting company where I'm gonna keep my cubicle for my family of one. Literally, there's no point. Like, literally, I don't even... I know how to carpet a crooked room. Okay? But tell me, who in the world is building a hexagon room?
I did.
Why would you do such a thing?
Well, think about the Pentagon.
It's a literal... Okay, the Pentagon is a different story, okay? That's the government screwing with everybody. Okay.
What about the Oval Office?
I'm gonna punch you right now.
That's an oval.
That's not that hard. It's just an oval.
But you gotta do pi to get the measurements right.
Literally, it's just...
If you don't know how to do pi, you gotta recarpet the whole thing.
3.145926359. That's already wrong. You know what? Scratch that.
No, do you think...
The little thingy with the swivels. Okay.
Do you think they have a carpet in there, or do you think it's hardwood flooring?
There's carpet.
But do you think they have a hardwood flooring underneath that carpet?
I'm gonna slap you right now. But this is PG. No one can hear that sound effect. I did not just slap him.
He did not. Anyway, they didn't hear it anyway.
I know, it's edited.
We should wrap up.
Okay, guys, this has not been Two Latin Brothers Podcast. This has been Two Latin Hermanos. We'll come back later. Probably not.
Hopefully next week we'll have a guest.
Yeah, hopefully we will have a guest, because Adrian's gonna find him. And
actually, last time it was your turn and you failed.
Okay, well, that's because people fail on me, not because I fail them. It's because they fail me, and now I'm sad and depressed because people fail me.
Okay. Anyway, continue wrapping up.
Oh, that's right. Okay, guys, this has been Two Latin Brothers Podcast. Everything's always in the description. If you want to follow our Instagram, everything's always down below, whether it be up, down, left, or right. If you guys want to send us questions, you guys can DM us. You guys can email us. You guys can even send in your voice and Anchor, and we'll shove it in
like
here.
a text message or Anchor.
You can send a text message, and we'll get back to you through the means of podcast. Unless you want to be on the podcast, then we're probably going to be talking behind the scenes.
If you want to be on the podcast, reach out.
Reach out.
If you're another podcast host who wants to be on our podcast and then feature us on their podcast, reach out.
Yeah.
I just thought about this right now. What if there's another small podcast that wants to collab with us? Do we reach out to them?
Okay. We're just gonna end this. That's it. Bye.
Bye.